So very pleased with those cut results. I was getting a good finish, a good almost chip-free cut from my trusty old Festool blade, but good wasn't good enough. I wanted perfect, I wanted exceptional. So I switched the blade out for one of the CutPro blades from Axcaliber, Axminster. This one specifically sized to fit the TS55 Festool. Now I made sure when I was cutting on the rail that I dialed the saw into the rail so there was no movement and no slack saw to track, so I didn't twist and get back cut on the material, causing chipping. But you know, back to this blade, that's the all important thing. The blade on any machine is all important because it's where your machine comes into contact with your material. And if you're looking for good results, you've got to get good blades. It's just as simple as that. Now, this style of circular saw blade, the plate itself is high quality steel, which is bake hardened, linished, made nice and smooth, then roll tensioned to ensure that even under load, it stays dead straight. The plate of the blade has got these little squiggly wiggly lines on it. Now they are noise reduction slots. No ringing in that blade. A lot of low end, kind of cheaper circular saw blades, you give them a ding, they ring. And that noise comes through for you, the operator, when you're actually cutting. All right, so it's what they call a dead plate. Now the really important bit on this circular saw blade, what makes it better, different to other circular saw blades, are the tungsten tips. It's a micro grain carbide, which holds a stronger, better edge, so it's better grade carbide in effect, and starts sharper to start with. Now, a little bit more technical, it's the grinding, the geometry of the teeth that really sell this blade to me. As somebody who's used circular saw blades of varying types, sharpened them, repaired them for 30 years or more. It's the grinding, like I said. Now, on a regular circular saw blade, you've got alternate top bevel. You've got one tooth facing, yeah, and I did make some giant wooden tungsten tips. You can see this. 15 degrees standard bevel on the top, giving you a sharp cutting point. Then the other tooth would come at another 15 degrees. And this is common. This is standard on a lot of blades, like kind of this Festool number here and many, many, many other blades. But what this Axcaliber CutPro has is a little bit more attention to detail on that grind. Instead of the 15 degree, we've got an extreme angle, kind of 35 degrees cut through here, giving you an extremely, extremely sharp cutting edge, sharper than any other saw blade I've experienced. It's a blade that I use for best. So I do put it back in the nice packet and I put it to one side, keeping it safe for my good material. I'll use the regular kind of Festool blade for just about everything else, chopping up ply where finish isn't that important. But when it comes to my cut, and my cut's got to be exceptional, it's got to be perfect, chip free, because we're mounting stuff kind of edge to edge and we don't want any marks, any lines, any chips on the joint here. I've got to put a CutPro blade on. It's just the best blade that I've experienced. Not only for track saws, but for miter saws, chop saws. Table saws. So the CutPro blade, I mean, table saw is notoriously bad for breakout on the underside of the cut. Now you notice I cut this face down. You'd normally cut it face up to try and eliminate any breakout, but just to show the quality of the cut. Now this is a regular circular saw blade. It's broken the plastic laminate, it's splintered, it's blown it out. The CutPro blade, much, much cleaner. So a real good addition to any table saw, track saw, or even chop saw. So thanks for watching. Hope you find it helpful.